to India Business Insights, the channel where we break down business news, economic trends, and policy shifts that impact Indian companies and global markets. Today, we are diving deep into a major development. The US has imposed a 26% tariff on Indian exports, and for the first time, Indian pharmaceuticals are also under threat. What does this mean for India's $25 billion export relationship with the US? Which sectors are most exposed? Can India benefit as other countries are hit harder? And what could this mean for global growth, oil prices, and geopolitics? If you are interested in Indian trade, global markets, or want to understand the real story behind the headlines, hit that like button, subscribe to India Business Insights, and let's get started. Earlier this month, the US announced a sweeping 26% tariff on Indian exports, citing concerns about unfair trade practices and strategic imbalances. The move comes as part of a broader protectionist strategy, one that's eerily familiar from Trump era. This time, however, it's not just about steel or solar panels. The new list covers auto components, textile and apparel, gems and jewelry, electronics, select industrial inputs. At first, pharmaceuticals were exempt, a critical relief for India, which supplies over $8 billion in affordable generics to the US every year. But on April 8th, former President Trump announced that tariffs on pharma are coming soon, with the goal of bringing drug production back to the US. No rate or date has been announced yet, but the warning has already rattled Indian pharma exporters. India is not alone. Other countries are facing tariff heat too, but not all are hit equally. Let's compare. India has a 26% flat average tariff imposed and most sectors impacted, whereas Vietnam up to 46% tariff imposed, especially on textiles. Thailand with a 25% of exports at risk and no flat rate yet, with South Korea 25% on goods and concerns in shipbuilding and autos. Canada with a 25% general tariff imposed and 10% on energy, and it still has a USMCA fallback. In textiles, Vietnam is worse off than India. Thailand faces broad coverage but less clarity. South Korea and Canada have negotiated relief in certain sectors. It seems that India has not announced any retaliatory measures and nor does it intend to. Furthermore, it also seems that US is keen on an FTA with India. Despite the tariff storm, India could gain ground in some sectors, textiles and apparel. With Vietnam hit harder, Indian cotton and knitwear exporters could pick up new orders. Add to that India's PLI schemes and China +1 sentiment, and it's a potential sweet spot. Tariff announced on India is lower than on Pakistan and Bangladesh, so there are strong prospects for India. The only major global player in this textile with lower tariff is Turkey at 10%. So while Turkey could gain enormously, India is also likely to gain. Further, India is a big player in cotton garments, however, is not a consequential player in the much bigger apparel for man-made fibers. With steeper tariffs on China and Vietnam, India may have a chance to make inroads into this very lucrative sector, IT and software. No tariffs here. US demand for cloud, AI, and cybersecurity services keeps growing and India remains a dominant player. Pharmaceuticals. Yes, there's uncertainty now, but until formal tariffs are announced, India's FDA-approved generics remains irreplaceable for US consumers. Amongst the major exporters of generic medicines, Israel has much lower tariff than India. Agri and processed foods. Niche but rising. Indian basmati rice, spices and seafood products are gaining US traction, where India loses. Now the hard-hit sectors. Gems and jewelry. A 10 billion sector for India. The new tariffs make Indian diamonds and gold ornaments far less competitive compared to UAE and Thailand, both of whom have FTAs or partial exemptions. Auto components. Indian suppliers are losing cost competitiveness to Mexico thanks to the USMCA trade agreement. Electronics and hardware. Still nascent for India, margins are tight and added tariffs hurt exports like mobile accessories, lighting components and PCBs. Steel and metals. Already under US Section 232 scrutiny, the new 26% rate could push some Indian mills out of key US supply chains. Global fallout. Trade tariffs don't happen in isolation. Let's talk global consequences. Global GDP impact. Economics project a 0.3 to 0.5% drop in global growth if protectionism spreads. Supply chain realignments. US firms may accelerate reshoring or shift more sourcing to FTA-friendly countries like Mexico and Canada. Crude oil. As trade volumes slow and Middle East conflicts simmer, oil prices are becoming volatile. Brent is hovering around $92 per barrel but could spike if tensions rise. Interest rates. If global demand slows, the Fed may hold off on rate hikes. That's a good news for Indian bond markets and capital inflows, at least for now. Geopolitics. Expect renewed lobbying at the WTO, stronger regional trade blocs like RCEP, and growing competition between the West and BRICS nations. India's response. India is not just reacting, it's responding with a strategy. Trade diversification. India is accelerating FTAs with the EU, UK and Canada, building on recent deals with UAE and Australia. Production-linked incentives. PLI schemes in textile, electronics and pharma aim to boost domestic manufacturing and reduce export dependency. Market pivot. Indian exporters are already exploring opportunities in Africa, Southeast Asia and Latin America. WTO channels. Although real relief may only come through bilateral negotiation, it does not seem like Trump is willing to listen to WTO or any other voice. They are, however, keen to sign an FTA with India. Giving unfettered access to agricultural products and patent rules seem to be a challenge to signing an FTA with the US. What comes next? Here's what we'll be watching over for the next 6 months. Pharma tariff decision. This is the wild card. A full tariff on Indian drugs could disrupt supply chains and hurt both Indian firms and US consumers. US election rhetoric. Trade policy is now a political weapon. Expect more announcements but also more backtracking. Export volumes. Early signs already show a dip in high-value exports like gems. We will watch what Q2 numbers reveal. Business deal and shifts. If Indian firms can reposition quickly by entering new markets or upgrading product lines, some losses can be reversed. To sum up, India is facing a 26% tariff wall at the US border, but not all is lost. Some sectors could thrive, others will need to pivot, and pharma is on the knife's edge. At India Business Insights, we will keep tracking how this plays out through trade data, company earnings, and global policy shifts. If this video gives you a better understanding of what's at stake, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Which Indian sector do you think will adapt the fastest? Will pharma get hit or escape once again? Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay sharp and stay informed.